All right, good afternoon. This is Physical Science 111, the last day of class before the field trip, okay? So I just wanted to go over how things are going to pan out from now on, okay? Today, we're having pizza, so help yourself to pizza. I'm also returning all the papers to you, and I've got a whole bunch and a half to return to you. And that's why I need people who need to turn things into me to get them into me post-haste, because once I start passing things out, it's too late to turn other stuff in. So if you have labs you still haven't completed, complete those as soon as you can. If you have tests that you need to take, I can either put you in another room if it's too noisy in here, take some pizza with you, and you can work on them there, or, and Stephanie has decided to work in here, so that's perfectly fine too. Okay, so whichever. So if you have tests you haven't done, you need to get on those right away, because I can't return the others to the other students until you get those in. This we decided was chapter 18, I think. Okay. All right. Now, of course, hopefully you know I cannot return your research papers because periodically they ask for samples of student writing.
What? Oh,
Okay.
come on.
Now, so let's go over the rest of it. So today, pizza, returning work to you, and then we'll have the Chapter 24 test, and if you choose to take it today, you can also take the final exam. Okay? I've got it ready. Now, if you choose to wait to take the final exam, that's okay too, but understand this. On Thursday, we will have to leave here right at 1:15, okay? Because we need to be at the station before 2 o'clock, and I think we can do that fairly easily if we leave here at 1:15. Because Jerry is short a person this week, someone's on vacation, so he's having to double up, and he only has 45 minutes he can give us, from 2 to 2:45. So if you're late getting there, you're going to miss part of it. Now, I'm guessing, I don't know this for sure, but I'm guessing he's going to turn us over to someone else and have them give us a tour of the station, because we'll be right there where everything happens. So I'm guessing that's going to happen, but I don't know that for sure. It may be that at 2:45 we're out of there, okay? But I'm guessing we'll be there for at least another 15, 30 minutes, whatever it takes to get a tour of the station. It's pretty interesting, but it's not a huge space. It's where? Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm glad you asked that because I was going to get to it. Does everyone know where Vulcan Park is? Mm-hmm. The Vulcan statue. Okay? If you go up that hill, Red Mountain, toward Vulcan, and yeah, you'll go, there's a little parking area for Vulcan. You drive through that parking area, and then it's right across, it's a road that says dead end or no exit or something like that, so you think you're not supposed to go on that road. That's the road you go on. It's after the loop that you turn around at Vulcan Park, but it's the very next turn. If you go up the road, a turn to the right. If you cut across the parking lot, it's almost straight in. You cut across the loop and you go up. Now, you go up for a while and it looks like you're going nowhere, just into the trees, into the mountain. But then you'll see NBC 13 or Channel 13 or Alabama 13, whatever they call themselves now, up on the hill on your right. Don't go all the way to the end. That's Fox 6, okay? Don't go there. Okay, so you turn in. There is an exit from Channel 13 Don't turn up the exit. It's one way. But the entrance, and it's on past it a little ways, but you'll see a little bitty sign that says take it here. So if you're driving, there's very limited parking, okay? But there is parking there. Now, here's the other issue. I didn't choose Thursday. Jerry did. He said, let's shoot for Thursday. So when I got that word and I started running the information, the vehicle requests and things like that, I found out Thursday is also Miss Laura Lawson's State Coronation Day.
Nobody go to those.
Okay, well, they've got the van reserved all day long to move people around. So we do not have the van available. So what's happened, if y'all know Mr. Hollins, he's going to drive a car, and I'm going to drive a car. So we can take 3 or 4 people each, depending on what size car they give us. So that means we can only get from 6 to 8 people that we can provide transportation. Can some of the rest of you get there on your own?
I don't have a car.
Okay, that's all right. We got plenty.
Is the coronation this Thursday? Yes.
Yeah,
The coronation is this Thursday?
I think so.
Yes,
That's
it
what.
is.
Yeah,
Like 7 or something?
I think so. Over in the gym, is
I
it?
mean, I can try the Civic Center.
At the Civic Center here?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, my aunt's doing the flowers for the event. Yeah, she wants the floors.
Oh, then they
It's pretty basic for Alabama, but it's
I won't be here Thursday because
What's that?
I'm not going to be here Thursday because I'm going to be recording something. Like I'm representing like Bongo for it. So they're making us get there at 1. So I won't be here Thursday.
Oh, you won't be able to.
I never got nominated. So
All right.
Can I take about chapter 20
Yeah,
test?
no.
Chapter 20.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Okay. You remember what number that
I
is?
think you just said 7.
I think it's 17. Okay.
Yes.
They told me I could be Mr. and Miss Lawson. Well, excuse me.
There it
Yeah, I'm
is.
trying to bring talent.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Anyone else that needs to take a test? This is the time to be taking it, because once I return the test, too late to take it. Okay? And by the way, on the pizzas, there's 1 cheese, 1 pepperoni, and 2 3 meat. That was the order that was given. So
You know, I'm
help
basic
yourself to
on
the pizza.
cheese.
What's that?
I said, you know, I'm basic on the cheese.
I can't hear.
He just don't listen.
All right. All right. Okay. So let's get back. So on Thursday, we leave here right at 1:15. We go there. We'll be there for 45 minutes at least, hopefully more like an hour. So if we leave there at 2 to come back, at 3 to come back, we should be back here by 3:45 anyway. If they keep us a little longer, it could be 4 o'clock, okay? If we leave early, then we'll be back sooner. So there will be time to take the final on Thursday if you choose to do so. I will be here till 6 o'clock, so you can feel free to wait and take the final on Thursday. That's technically when it's supposed to be given, but I'm giving y'all the option of taking it today if you want to. And that way, if you want to just go to the station and then go home from there, you can. You don't have to come back here. But then, of course, you'll be driving yourself. So we do have 2 cars lined up. I haven't confirmed it. The lady said she was pretty sure. It's all sorts of weird things have happened. The one they only had 1 car available on the Birmingham campus because the rest were in the shop. So we had one from there, and they couldn't tell me anything about this campus. I tried to call Miss Bess, who does it here, couldn't get an answer anytime, so I emailed her, and then I got a reply, an automatic reply, said she was out of the office until further notice. Please contact the people on the Birmingham campus. So I went back to them and said, look, I'd already talked to them. So she said she couldn't access her information there because this lady just got a new computer and they didn't have the program on it yet. But hopefully they got it done today. I haven't checked today to see. So hopefully we will have the second car from this campus. And Mr. Hollins is driving it. and we will be leaving at 1:15. All right. Are any of you planning to drive? You're welcome. Okay, several of you. Okay, I think we can handle it then. So we'll have 3 or 4 in one car and 3 or 4 in the other car. All right. Now, okay. So let's be here at 1:15 because we got to leave and we don't have time to, let's see, we need to have it decided and be heading out here right at 1:15.
Is there certain parking or just park wherever?
Okay, at the station?
Yeah.
Okay, at the station, you'll drive up the hill and you'll start seeing the angled parking places on either side, wherever you can find the place to park. If y'all are driving yourselves, if you can buddy up and carpool with someone else, that's even better because, like I said, there is limited parking. There are parking places available. It's just not that many of them. So it'd be better if every one of us that drive a separate car, that we get as many in a car as possible. Especially since and especially since we don't have the van. Okay. Now, here's another little issue with that. There is is it now a hurricane? I believe it is, in the Gulf, Michael. And it's supposed to make landfall tomorrow.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. They're not absolutely certain what track it's going to go. It looks like it's going to go east of us, which means we probably aren't going to get too much from it. But if it stalls, remember what was the last one that hit North Carolina? Florence. What Florence did, she almost came to a stop and sat there and stuff. If Michael does that, then we could be getting tropical weather on Thursday. If that happens, we probably will not be able to make the trip. Yes.
Do you believe in geoengineering? Sure do.
Do I believe in geoengineering?
I said,
Bless you.
like geoengineering.
Like FEMA?
Okay.
You know geoengineering?
Geoengineering?
Yeah,
Like seeding clouds and things like that?
that, kind of manipulating the weather.
Yeah.
You know,
Do I believe in that? Back when I was young, there was a commercial. I don't remember what they were advertising, but the lady on there playing it said, "You don't mess with Mother Nature," and she threw some lightning at them and stuff like that. So I kind of believe in that. I think anytime we start trying to do stuff like this, there are so many unintended consequences that come out that we aren't anticipating. So I don't believe in that.
Well, a long time ago, I ain't pretty sure if y'all remember, but there was a news article. I'm not sure if it was ABC or Fake Fox or CNN, but they did this little news thing about FEMA, which was a big machine that produced clouds. Now, I'm not saying they mess with nature, but if it can produce clouds, it can kind of alter them and do whatever we want them to do.
They saying
Produce,
satellites.
Yeah.
They manipulate like lightning and storms and with the lasers on the side.
What did I say?
Okay, what was the last
The
you said?
government uses they use laser satellites and stuff like that to manipulate clouds and different boost up the energy in certain areas, like off the coast of Africa, to manipulate and start hurricanes and different stuff like that. That's what I mean by geoengineering.
Yeah.
That's the government, of course. A lot of people may be like, oh no, they don't do that. But what does the government tell you that is something like that far fetched of thinking in the mind they would do?
Exactly.
Well, then I would say there's a bunch of people out in California where they're having all the wildfires saying, "Why aren't you manufacturing some cloud for us?"
Exactly.
And I really don't think.
I think it's more because of destruction, because of the clouds they trying to manufacture is more so I'm causing you a hurricane, I'm trying to destroy, I'm trying to kill. It's really it's not about can I pour more water inside the road more vegetation. It's more of a destruction.
I'm not convinced we're smart enough to do that yet. Maybe.
Honestly,
y'all know how me crazy because I ain't no conspiracy phone did, but it has been a lot of so-called articles and rumors coming from people that end up dead a few weeks later after they tell T about the government. Y'all can look it up because I don't want to speak for everybody because some people don't believe the truth, but the government or whoever plays God. About Geo, how they play with God, like they play God with clouds and Mother Nature, trying to be scientists.
All right. Any?
But you talking about FEMA? I mean, if they pay my phone bill, they do whatever they want.
Since FEMA can't seem to handle the earthquakes that do get here, I don't see why they're producing new ones. I don't know.
Well,
I'm not saying they're not.
That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just for the destruction.
Okay.
One thing, clean water.
Okay. Okay. Any questions about Thursday? Let me just get a feel now. How many of you are wanting to take the final today, and how many are wanting to wait until Thursday to take it? Anyone for Thursday?
I'm on for Angel.
Okay. Well, it's fine. Whichever, you can decide at the end of the day. That's fine too. I was just wondering because I will be here both days, all day until 6 o'clock. The only thing is on Thursday, I do have to return the vehicle to the Birmingham campus, but I can do that after 6 because I'll just leave it. There's procedures for doing that.
I'll ride with you. I'll ride with you.
Oh, to go back to Birmingham? Oh, no, when we go to the station.
Yeah.
All right.
We go to the station. I'll ride with you.
Okay. All right. Okay. Any other questions? Any unknowns? Okay. Now, is everybody, I know a couple people are taking tests. Does anyone still need to take a test? And you can either do it in here or I can find another room for you, just like the gals from my morning class taking the test over there. Any of you, I know some of you need to take some tests, so you want to go over there and do it or here?
Hold on now, I took the herb test.
Over there? Okay. All right. So, any other labs to be turned in? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm going to start returning these labs. Once they're in your little grubbies, then nobody else. There's 3 people not here, but that's their choice. I guess some emergency came up, but I hope you had everything caught up. So once I return these, still don't share the information with someone because that might mean they get a better grade than you get and you earned yours and they didn't earn theirs. So I would say don't spread it around because you don't know who's turned it in or not. So here's the first lab. We had Dante here, but this is the stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry about that.
I'm tired from walking to a church. You know what that means?
Okay.
Can I get a light? Oh,
Okay. Did I get you when you came in? I don't think I did. Okay, there's just 2 people absent. Okay? And by all means, folks, the pizza's up there, getting cold. Glad to. It's a fun class and sort of a fun thing to do at very
Jill, since it's a fun class, we should take a head on the class picture.
well, that's up to y'all.
Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to scream because I forget things from 5 years ago. After 5 years, I forget stuff.
All right.
Everybody look picture work.
There's lab 1.
Yeah, smile just for you.
Okay. Now, test one, there's at least one person who hasn't taken it, right? Okay, if I'm going to pass it out. Oh, you did? Okay. All right. So then, here's test one. Is anyone else not taking test one? Did you take it? You did. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's test one.
Or is it not her? Is it her? Is it her? Wait, who is it? The Dalmatian lady. Girl, what's she want on the back hair and the right? You do bad. So instead of stealing loud, you just steal pants.
Oh, I returned those the other day. Because all of them did come out. That's right. The last one of these did get taken last time, and I did return some of these to you. I just wanted to say, I don't see them all here. Okay. So everybody got test one. That's great. All right. Lab 2. Any more lab 2s to come in? Okay. Plenty of peace out there, folks.
Y'all better get that little piece.
Pardon me?
I was like, they better get that little piece.
Oh.
I can steal them, man, but I'm not going to.
Okay. There's lab 2. Down the drain. All right. Okay. Test 2, Chapter 15 test. There's. Hold on just a minute. Sure. Yeah. All right, good deal. Thanks. You'll wait just a second. Let me give you first lab. First test. Okay, wait just a minute. Now, folks, don't just come and put something on the desk because it may get in the stack of stuff that's already been graded. Now, I might not see it for ever or for a while. Okay. Test 2. Still someone to take it. You want to go into another room or are you going to take it here? Okay. Are you going to do that now? Okay. We're going to let me get it to you so you can head out. Maybe you can have your formula on page 2. That paper will be a copy of it.
Oh, I need to.
I'll give it to you. Oh, I'll give it to you. Okay. Second. Right. Right. Well, I'm gonna give them to you, okay, when I get to it. Otherwise, I have to go through the stack every time. So I'll get them to you when I get to it. Are you gonna be next door? Yeah. So you have to. I'll bring them. Second. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So test 2. And again, you don't know who or somebody who hears test 2. That's the deep topic. Okay. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, next up on you.
Yeah. All right.
You know the rest.
Huh?
Oh,
No, I'll give you one back. I'll just give you one back. That's 14. No, you're not that. Okay. Well, then, you want to take it now? Okay. You want to go next door or take it in here? Okay. Good idea. Thank you. Okay. Everybody got your 15 back, you took it, right? Chapter 15. All right. How about the Moon Lab? Anyone still need to turn that in? Or any part of it? Okay. They're going back now. Did you turn yours in?
I'm trying to, only thing I have to do is try to move it from the last page. Mine is on my page.
All right. That's all the lab 3s I have. Okay. Try to use one. Okay. Are you going now?
So I'm done.
Oh, okay. So I thought you meant you needed to do something. Okay. Okay, test 3. Anyone need to do test 3? Anyone need to do test 3? Okay. Last shot. All right. Just a moment. I've got to run this next door. Okay. All right. Lab 4, which was the properties of common minerals. Anyone still need to turn that in? Test 4. Anyone else need to take test 4? Okay.
Can't be as slow as you though.
Oh, it's so much stuff.
I'm saying,
Not too much here.
Not
too much. What you gonna call me? You know,
Here is lab 5, which is density of igneous rock. I've not gotten some of these in today, so
No,
I don't know if I'm missing anybody or not.
He's Hillary, just the male version.
What did you just say about me? I am not no. I ain't no Nazi, man.
No Jews. Was it the Jews or the Russians?
Jews.
Okay, I was gonna make sure. Oh my God. Let me get my eyebrows on the mustache. That was Jeremy. They needed to hey, let me roll back eyebrows.
Okay. if you will, when I'm giving you these back, check and make sure someone else's didn't stick on the staples. Just did I was one of her Christmas was and stuck on the staples. DeAndre's. So. All right, test 5. Anyone need to take test 5?
Test 5. What?
Okay.
Hey, Zach.
Okay, I'm sorry for impersonating you. Let me stop. It's only the original can't do it is. I am sorry. Then you just did the African. Okay.
You need to correct me if you look like I'm a Nazi member.
Okay, I'm sorry. But did you go to Trump?
No.
What's that matter?
Hey, I would have rather have Hillary than that thing.
I'd rather have nobody give those my 2 options. You didn't have no job. I know you can say it. My person gotta get all that. When you got a fake life, I need to get fake. Hold on, man. Listen, before I get to the nail dogs and you gonna still listen to me. Even though I draw on my eyebrows, they still natural because I go with my natural art. Ain't that right there? Okay.
Both y'all so dick, so it don't matter. Both y'all
Okay, lab, whatever, 6 I think it is. Attitude and longitude.
I know, because I put them, so it don't matter.
Oh my God.
See, I took your arm, so she threw back at you.
No, I'm just doing the
What?
Working on these attitude and longitude.
Yes. Can I have somebody else to watch that?
Who is Queen? Which one? It's funny. It was a troll that we were going to a Trump always have angels. I just found it funny.
How would they know that?
It's right. Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to get good out. You can get some because I ain't drink out of the Yeti. At least say some. I got Star. That's a what? A Star. Listen here, little tough boy. I ain't little now. I'm big. I didn't see.
Okay, everybody turn in the take-home test?
I did.
I think so.
Okay.
Did you put that
Last
grade in?
answer. Huh?
Did you put that grade in? That grade in that blackboard for the take-home test.
Oh, Blackboard is way behind because I've been getting stacks of stuff in lately. I'm also working on spring and summer schedules, so I haven't had time to get on Blackboard.
Well, I hope you got them recorded.
Oh yeah, I've got them in my book. Absolutely.
Boy, because I don't want you going crazy.
Oh, that'd be second.
These two better, but that's an odd number. Oh, I know what I can do but my costume is already here. But did you dress up like you or not? It's dress up. I'm being a Japanese Belgian, just the male version.
Yeah, I still don't have it.
Huh? I'm Japanese Belgian. I got the fan, the umbrella, wooden shoes. I got the Pomito or Mokyo or however you pronounce it, the silk bathrobe that they wear. Hey. That's fucking up. I'm like, gonna too.
Oh my God.
It's too late. I already got it. It's just at the house. Wait. Oh my God. Y'all have like, okay, I might be a little cuckoo, but I ain't that damn cuckoo. I don't have 2 control my true anger. Because I'd rather fight you. What about we can hang out and I just have it inside my body? What? I got it right. If anything, I'll protect you. And I'm thinking about a sword. Just to have. Because my neighbor got me fucked up. You just scratched me. This yours? So, no Halloween parties before this little class? No, I want to go to a party. I want to end up. I want to wake up in the bush. This how I want to get. Why somebody hey, call it ruler. Goofy. Did she just say that she moving? So she is. So let me. Oh, I thought I said moving like her face and it has food. I mean, she look decent. She look nice to me. Like, she actually good with that little ponytail piece and then she's flower shop dress. And she's also so educated.
Okay. Wait a minute. This is more, but not yours.
I want her to make me a Egyptian jacket with the word style on the back. I said, hold up, before. Wait. I got a hundred. I actually used to too.
Oops.
Sometimes.
Okay. Test 6. I think it was. All right, topographic maps. Anyone still need to turn that in?
Which one you said?
I'm sorry?
You said topographic. Okay, I gotta turn it in. I got one more question.
Well, you're running out of time because we've had all this time and you've been sitting here talking. So, can you go next door there?
I'll give you this one more question.
Oh, that's right. Look, I need it in. Are you going to turn it in?
Yes, sir.
As in now?
Here.
Okay. Test 7. Anyone still need to take test 7?
Well, my 8 and 9 are nice, so.
Wait, what is that? Chapter 18?
I believe so.
I need to take chapter 18.
No.
Okay.
I think it's.
18 was test 5, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Let me see. You took one today. Which was that?
Did you just have that auto chapter 18?
Maybe that was it.
Huh?
No, wait. Test 7.
18 was about.
Okay, I thought you turned in
I
something.
turned something in.
Was it a test? I know you turned in a lab.
I turned in the test.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Things have gotten, people have put them all over the place here. You did test 5. So you haven't done 7?
Okay, no, then I'm good.
What's that?
Okay, I'm fine. I don't need anything else.
All right.
Besides the ones we said.
What's your little intro? What's gonna go out there?
Yeah, here's your test 7.
They stop playing. Cause I still got my little intro. Oh, it don't matter. It still don't matter. So, it don't matter. Show me your screen. It is so. Oh, this one saying.
You said the screen is in?
Okay. Okay. It's still dusty. It's still on the box. Wow, a box. Wow. This is a rectangle. That's a whole box. That's a whole box. Can you tell me what's up and what's up? Can you tell me what's up and what's up? With this one too. And Android on that. I actually bought a jail Rosa.
Like I said, man.
Because I actually lost weight. I was 240 now.
All right.
Don't do that because they try to keep me. So basically, this Miss Amber, whatever her new name is, I saw her. Gonna tell me I owe them $65. I'm like, hold on. I pay every meal. Because that's why I can miss my payments. And now this is money. From January till May. Yeah. I had missed those things. And altogether it was 100 and something. And I went to
All right, test 8. This is the one we did just the other day.
Then I started going back, and then the next month I paid them, and then July I paid them, and then August I paid them.
Don't give mine. Don't give me mine back.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, but show account here or whatever you call it. Because, you know, I can't use it now. It's been closed because I ain't paid it $65. Who didn't pay $65? I paid $186 something. $180 something. Come on, man. You should have told me about the $65. But I still would not go to no customer rate. What you say? You got one too? But I'm just saying, she should have told me that I owe her $65 because I came over and paid the whole. Oh, cause I had this bit. I had transferred all my money out of my bank account and put it inside my other bank account. Because if you got zero dollars, they can take it. No, not because I paid it all off. Period. Then when I started getting the normal fee, which mine was the black card, it was 20 something. That's when I started putting money back on my account. I had paid it. But somehow I owed them $65 when I paid every fee I owed. I don't like it like if you want to see me, then come see me. Come to me.
I'm so sorry.
You don't want to. But I don't care how desperate I get.
Just a reminder, folks, there's a couple people not here today, and I can't tell if they turn things in or not. I mean, I can tell, but you can't tell. So please don't be sharing what I'm giving you today, because if they come to turn something in, and if it's a perfect score, it's going to be very suspect. Not saying they will cheat, but if they can lay eyes on, let's just not have it happen. All right. Oh, I've been recording all this. I need to end this.
Oh, no!